Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know the people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
That was fan-fucking-tastic. That's the first time I listened to that. I was busy. Well done, sir. Well done.
Golf tee!
Woo woo! Right? It's the new norm.
Right.
What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Speaking of what's happening, nobody put that theme song.
Oh, son of a gun.
Son of a bitch. Well,
That's right.
there's other ones that could possibly pop in there too. I'm just saying. I missed the bus on that one. I was late and I didn't care, so I just threw shit in there because people obviously missed some greats there and something else that I just thought was fucking funny because I don't know how many people actually understood what hee-haw was.
Hey, Pippa. I knew Pippa. Fresh looking so gangster.
See, there's Tony's out there, Erwin, Swag's in the house, Kenny B, Albert Rodriguez. There's a Meter out there, a Pipa, a Sport Leafy. He's getting a little ear cam action today because that's all he ever wants.
Yeah.
Skinny Hippo's out there, Wambatsky, Millen out there, Fee is out there, GBV's out there.
GBV.
KBN, Friction. What's happening, y'all? How's everybody
GBB
doing?
made his donation to Vapor. Did you make your donation to Vapor? Okay.
Oh, but I made a $40 donation to elsewhere where that one hurt in the wallet. That didn't just hurt my wallet, that hurt my pride too. I'm not gonna lie. That was another
Fair enough.
game.
Fair enough.
Me too, Jeff. Me too.
First, before I go into anything today, I do want to apologize everybody to last week. No notification, no show or anything, but a lot of my family showed up out of nowhere the day before. So with them all in my house, I was not going to be doing the show because it was just way too fucking crowded and way too much going on. So my apologies to everyone who missed it last week, but we're back today. So then a couple other things I do want to mention here. Today, there are two birthdays. There's a one, Moxley. Happy birthday, Mox. If you're out there watching the replays. And then also, Addie Tooney's birthday's today.
What?
Brother Toonie!
Yeah.
Tony.
Happy birthday! Brother Toonie! Happy birthday to Toonie!
Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday to the Modfather! Happy birthday to you! The real creator of vaping. You!
And here's the little thing is I did bring Toonie up here. I do want to give you guys something a little funny to laugh at. The missus goes, I just got a friend request from an Addie Tuna today. Do you know Addie Tuna? I go, no, not Tuna, Toonie. She goes, well, there's a tuna can on your shirt that you have, so I thought it was tuna. I was like, you met him in Detroit. How did you forget?
Addie Tuna.
Made for a good little giggle out of me today. Yeah, I just want to say happy birthday to those two fantastic people. I'm sure Mox is going to be having herself a hell of a weekend this weekend over at the Oceana Vape Expo out there.
She's gonna be tearing it up.
Bogan, Green, and who else was going to be out there? I think, wasn't Matt going to be out there too?
I think Matt is there, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have a good old weekend there. I did want to mention something to you guys because I did not think about advocacy stuff at all today. Normally, I have something planned out or something to talk about or some idea that I want to go with. But I got a little inside knowledge from I Know a Guy, which thus the name of the show tonight. So I just wanted to give a little insight that I'm not allowed to give you the website yet. However, next week, keep your ears peeled because there's going to be a website from one Mr. Giancarlo that is going to be opening up for business next week. But I did get a preview of it today, and whoo-wee, there's some pretty stuff on there already. It's going to be a beautiful thing to see, and to be honest, it looks amazing. Not to mention what I'm seeing for, he has listed for pricing already on there. Very fair. Nothing completely outrageous, which is fucking fantastic. And I did see a couple other little extras that are in there that may also be worth the pickup. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, they're going to be worth the pickup. It's going to be a guarantee. But
I saw a couple things on there I was eyeballing hard.
Yeah, there's a couple already. I was like, I want this one and this one and this one.
I just got to beat Golf Tee to the punch.
I was told not allowed to order anything today, so I did not order anything. I have to wait just like everybody else. But you guys
Exactly, Skinny Hippo. Exactly.
Yes, it's a site for exactly that. And
Are you wanting to make me your bride?
NP parties too, apparently. It's gonna be a
Horse
blast.
shit.
But next week I will be letting you guys know where you can get that all at. And
Nice.
there will be a link in the description next week, so you guys can go check it out as well. There should be stuff up there. So, just as an FYI, if you're wanting to go look some things and have kind of an idea of what we're talking about, go follow Giancarlo over on Instagram. There's a lot of insight right on his Instagram there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you should be checking out that.
I was gonna say, I
Instagram
don't
anyway.
know why you wouldn't already be following Giancarlo. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're not already, you do want to go check it out because I'm guaranteeing you're gonna look at some things on there and it's gonna make you drool. There's some fantastic things going on there, but that was
Welcome,
what
Joshua Matthews. 3:34 a.m. is an excellent time to be mixing.
3:34 in the morning. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Somebody's enter key is stuck.
Your cat is on your keyboard. Your cat is on your keyboard, Joshua Matthews.
It's 3 in the morning.
That's
I think a
true.
little slack would be allowed.
Fair
You
enough.
mean 3:34 in the morning?
3:30 in the 3:30 in the morning.
It'll stop his spam chat automatically. We'll be all right. Somebody is smacking the Control V button one too many times there.
No, Dimlin, we can't link you. Not yet.
No, not until next week. I'm not allowed. I have to follow protocol because otherwise I don't get these special little invites. Look at this. So, you know, I have to keep myself under control. That's how that works. Under control, keep myself out of trouble and in the good graces. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Just looking at my beard, I'm half tempted to go trim it all right now.
Trim it all off. Jesus. That seems a bit excessive, doesn't it?
Right?
And everybody, just come back and everybody's like, what the? Yeah.
Oh, link to his Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, that we can do.
I was gonna
Okay,
say
yeah.
that, yeah.
How? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have a link to his Instagram? Jesus.
Are you not on Instagram? Is that why you don't have the link?
Pretty sure she is.
What Vana? Vana is singing to her people again.
Let me sing you the song of my people. So what's everybody up to this week? What's everybody got going on?
Fuck, dude. Work, busy. Like we're sitting there at work, and about 10 a.m. rolls around, and one doc goes down sick. They go home. About 10:30, the second doc goes down sick, goes home. So at that point, it's me and two docs doing 6 people's jobs because we were already out. One person was already on leave, so we had, it was no good, man. It was no good. Like there's so much work sitting on my desk to do tomorrow. Like, fuck, I gotta go in early. I have to, otherwise I'm just gonna be further behind.
Oh. This is the worst for the job I do. This is the worst time of year because everybody wants shit done before the holidays.
Exactly.
And the worst part of it is some of these things I'm dealing with are 2-3 years old and they're expecting to get done now. Motherfucker, where were you 2-3 years ago when this shit all started? Just saying, procrastination's like masturbation. It's great till you realize you fucked yourself.
Exactly.
Say that with so much negative connotation.
Friction says, I'm old.
I'm just saying, when you meant to use your hand and you accidentally slip a big black dildo in your ass, yeah, you kind of fucked yourself and not in a good way. I mean, unless you're into that sort of thing, then, well...
I mean, look at you kink shaming over here, TJ.
I'm just saying, whatever you're into, still.
Whatever cranks your motor, man.
Just saying, most people enjoy getting fucked by somebody else, not by themselves.
Yeah, but if you don't love yourself, can you really love anyone else?
Yeah, congrats, Pippa.
I don't know. Nice.
She landed the dream job.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
So what do the rest of y'all got going on there?
Anybody noticing the new style of t-shirt from old Swagalicious here?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Raglan's.
I did see
Raglan
that.
t-shirts. This is one of the ML Nikon ones. Emily!
Nice.
Still can't make up my mind about them. It seems weird.
What, Raglan's?
Yeah.
They're nice.
They're like capris for shirts.
Well, I mean,
They're not
you know,
quite-
if you've got a long sleeve shirt, you wind up pushing it up most of the time anyway.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I think I made Deadpool a little too big.
Nah, that looks good.
I need a new phone.
We're making progress on Deadpool riding a unicorn.
So, for those of you who are stateside, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Y'all have a good family get-togethers, and at least in the small amount that you can handle them.
It was very small, thankfully, for me. And I didn't have to cook anything. I just had to wash dishes, so I'm happy.
It's over.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
happy
plus.
that it's over. The moment is past.
Oh, I'm glad it's passed, and out of every leftover that there was, thank God. I made people take shit home with them. I was like, you know what? I don't want all this shit in my refrigerator. Here, take plates. Have fun. Bye bye.
We still ended up. We didn't even make the main course. Like we made sides and shit. We still ended up taking home more than we could eat. And ended up giving dog stuff at the end of it.
Yeah, there was a fuck ton because we did a ham, a turkey, and then all the shit to go with it. I didn't make anybody bring anything. I fucking slaved like a whore in church for fucking 2 days straight. I'm just glad I didn't have to do dishes at the end of it. My mom actually stepped up and started doing dishes in my house. Fucking weirdest thing I would have ever thought I would have ever seen in my entire life.
It's amazing.
Step out of the way. Just
It's
step out of the way.
amazing. My mom did that when she came up for my wedding. She started doing dishes, and I was like, she's like, I know how much you hate doing dishes, and I was like,
Who are you?
Where have you been my whole life?
What really threw me off was my sister brought her boyfriend with her, and my mom made her boyfriend stand there and dry dishes and hand them to me so I could put them where they went. It's
Good
like,
job,
Nice.
Mom. Good
You're so
job,
useful,
Mom.
boy.
Yeah.
He's like,
You're
well,
gonna be useful today, one
he's
way
like,
or
if
the
you're
other.
gonna be here, we're gonna make you see ya. Just nothing for free.
Got time to lean, you got time to clean, boy.
Right?
I say, hi, howdy, Hoss. I say.
Haas.
Oh shit!
I say.
All
It's
the
good
cool
seeing you,
kids are
man.
coming out of here.
It's good seeing you, man.
Oh shit!
It is indeed. You started plowing this year already, Hoss?
Oh, you better believe it up there.
I
Shoot.
bet. Yeah, I was gonna say up there. I bet they're already working.
Okay.
Gee.
So, speaking of snow and things
There's
of that nature,
Boca. What's up, Boca?
what's happening, Voka? My parents brought me their old snowblower because I didn't have one, which was fantastic.
Nice.
We got about between 5 and 7 inches, so I'm out there just snow blowing away so I don't have to shovel. Fucking shut it off to go inside, go do something, go to pull start it again. Fucking cord breaks. Call my old
Oh.
man. I go, you guys gave me a fucking lemon. You should take this back. Take it all
That's
apart.
awesome.
Fucking luckily it snapped off right at the end, so I didn't lose any cord length to be able to start it.
Nice.
Good.
Retie it back up.
Retie it back up. About 15-minute job, and I was back at it again. Like, you sons of bitches, give me some shit that doesn't work.
That was one of the only things on a lawnmower I ever learned how to take apart and put back together when I was younger is the fucking pull start. Because anytime there was motor problems, my dad or my fucking grandpa would always just be one of those get out of the way, let me fix it, it's quicker than explaining to you kind of things. Except for the pull start. When the pull start snapped, it's, well, figure out how to tie it up. You got to get that thing going again.
You got a lawnmower, goddammit, get to work.
Right? Yeah. So those I figured out how to unwind and lay back into place. And yeah. 3-bolt fucking nightmares.
Made for a good time. Good learning experience for me because I'd never done it, so I just kind of pulled it apart and prayed to God I figured it out.
Right.
Really, not that difficult though.
No, not really once you get into them. Just got to make sure your plates line back up when you put it all back together.
And what's really great on theirs, it comes off as one piece. There's 2 little screws, pops the whole thing off. And the little
That's
liner actually,
nice.
it's got on the inside of it, it's got 2 little forks that pop out. So when you
Nice.
pull it, it just catches onto the gear wherever it's at and starts
Locks it wherever. Nice.
Yeah,
so it
so
doesn't
there's
have to
no
slip into
aligning
place.
shit. I was like,
Yeah.
yes.
Very nice.
I don't have to mark anything. Made my life even
Right.
easier. And then fucking the plows came through at like fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon. After everybody had already shoveled and it was all slushy as fuck on the road. So there I am. I'm throwing my back out with the goddamn shovel because the snow thrower ain't gonna throw fucking wet sloppy shit. Made for an interesting evening. I was really hoping my one neighbor that I really don't like was gonna throw their back out and I was gonna watch him hit the shit, but it didn't happen.
Oh man.
I'm just an asshole for that, but whatever. I'm over it. I'm sure they are too, even though they didn't know it. Oh,
Looney squeaks.
Squeaky. What are you doing there, Sir Squeaks a lot?
I got Deadpool's legs on and a little bit of shape to his body.
You getting there?
Ready for chimichangas.
That's right.
That actually sounds fucking delicious right now.
Chimichanga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
I'm not even hungry. We had sushi for dinner. In fact, my son had sushi for the first time. That was kind of cool. I had to make
Nice.
some makeshift chopsticks for him so that way he could figure out how to use them. Tie the end up with a rubber band, so all he's got to do is squeeze.
Squeeze them up. Yep.
He was picking on his mom because mom can't use chopsticks, so she uses a fork. Look what I can do, Mom.
Nice.
Way to go, dude. He ate a good half a
Hell
roll
yeah.
by himself, and then after that, he's like, I'm still hungry, and all the sushi was gone at that point. Can I have a Hot Pocket? Yes, you can, dude. You can have whatever the fuck you want. Eat up, you
Right,
tiny
but-
little bastard.
Right? Put down a half a sushi roll for his first shot at it. Fuck yeah, you can have something else.
And followed that up with like 3 cookies. I'm like, Jesus, kid, the bottomless pit for a 4-year-old today.
That's how it goes, man. He's entering the bottomless pit stage, and it lasts until he's about 18. Well, further than that. I remember I was eating like crazy until I could legally supplement my meals with booze.
4 a.m. had to be to college at 9.
Loop.
Loop.
This is your first time hanging out on one of the golf tee shows, Luke?
I think so.
Huh.
I don't remember seeing Luke in here before.
Well, welcome.
Welcome. Shit may get a little weird at some point. That's all you really have to know. And if it does, no big deal. It's normal here.
I'm probably gonna get up like here in the next couple minutes and just go trim my facial hair, like I said I was going to on December 1st.
Looks like he's riding a fucking chicken.
Looks like he's riding a chocobo.
He's riding a tauntaun.
Yeah, or a tauntaun. I immediately go Final Fantasy.
And if you imagine it, it also looks like one of those little microbots from the Ninja Turtles.
Definitely.
Oh.
I don't know what this person was thinking, being like, hey, Lumi, you want to try to do this? Like, have you seen my clay work?
Gonna be amazing. I love your little clay works. They're awesome.
Pippa's out there talking about boobs. Apparently she's trying to get things in order here. All right.
Trying to get this conversation going where it should have been going from the start.
That's right.
Boobs.
Where are the titties?
Please.
Boobs.
Big ones, small ones, flapjacks, bananas. Doesn't matter. I like them all.
I think my favorite one I ever heard was wolf cookie nipples.
Interesting.
Wolf cookie nipples.
Wolf cookie nipples. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Interesting. It's like a fancy way of saying state droopers.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That ain't no city rack. Them are state troopers.
Oh, fuck. What's everybody in chat doing? I haven't seen much of y'all in the last 2 weeks because I was gone last week. What's new with everybody?
Doing well, the Niners went 1-1, but lost to the hottest team in the NFL. So I suppose I'll take it. And those guys won by sheer fucking luck.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. Because now they've played them once, they know how to beat them.
I'll watch it. You know, the more I thought about that Packers-Niners game, after I thought about it, everybody knew what fucking LaFleur was going to do. His brother coaches on the fucking Niners. His family is all Niner backers. Of course they fucking knew what he was going to do.
Yep. Gotta build up a secondary game plan for the Niners.
Yeah, like let somebody else coach that game. And call plays. Just send Rodgers with the playbook. Let him do his fucking thing. That might help. Although, that fucking defensive line you guys got was fucking nasty.
We didn't even have our best guys out there.
Yeah.
That's the part that, yeah. Well, I mean, Nick Bosa was out there, but
Yeah,
we're missing a couple dudes.
Bosa was wreaking havoc. That dude.
He's
wreaked havoc
a
all
monster. He's a fucking monster. Suck a dick, Kenny B, as per usual.
That's awesome.
Suck it.
Suck a dick, Kenny B. Don't you guys have Baltimore coming up?
No,
Don't the Hawks have Baltimore coming up?
the Hawks might. I know we don't. We actually have a fairly easy schedule the rest of the way out.
Or did you guys
How-
play them earlier in the year?
Wow, that's an awkward. Volka is stuck over in UAE as a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
Oh man, they got walked on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Jesus, that
That's-
hurts.
I mean, I'm a Cubs fan and I
Oh.
feel for you, dude.
okay. There you go, Kenny B. Yeah, they beat us already. Yeah, it's. I think that's pretty much the universal thing this year. Like, no, the Ravens already beat us this year.
Yeah. Man, poor Volka. How do you?
It does suck.
That's a
I
rough
mean, it's bad enough.
situation, sir.
It's bad enough being a Cowboys fan.
Right?
Having a black market in your booze every time someone starts talking about the Cowboys. Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that $50 6-pack. Son of a bitch.
Motherfucker. Nice, Kaposi. Got supplies for mixing coming in on Friday. Sweet.
Are those money boobs?
Yeah. Wow.
Those are stripper boobs, B-Dog.
Say, them some stripper nips.
That's coming together quite nicely, Lumi.
Speaking of stripper titties,
Oh.
I saw something a little bit funny the other day that this just seems to fit the bill. Literally, you really want to mess if you're this kind of fucked up person, you really want to mess with a stripper. Get yourself a whole bunch of icy hot, and all of your $1 bills together. Rub icy hot all over them. Hand them out.
Jeez.
Jesus, tits. That's horrible and hilarious at the same time, and I like it.
That's was
Did
my
someone
exact
pull that?
thought.
Did someone pull that?
I do not know. I just saw something about it. I don't remember where the fuck I read it at, but it was funny as shit. I was like, that's
I mean,
horrible.
it
but funny
would
as
be
hell.
really, it'd be really funny until the cops showed up.
That's why you just start handing random dollar bills to random people, so that way everybody's done it, and then it's nobody's fault. Or hand them out and then walk out.
That could be Bryson. That could be a statue of Gizzard and Bryson.
You put the Flavora logo on the middle of the mount's chest.
Yep.
Can you hang a tiny little spork from the rider?
I was really excited. Like, I never thought somebody would be like, hey,
Do a thing.
yeah, like, especially knowing, like, how resin can be really unpredictable and stuff like that, especially my clay work. Who knows what my clay work is going to show up like, and just dive into the water and be like, Lumi, make this. I trust you.
It's pretty sweet.
They're obviously insane, but that's cool.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. That's besides the point.
So Sin, I threw a couple of True Lemons in the bottom of my bottle, so now
Oh, man.
I'm seltzering up.
Fancying out over there.
And I think I'm on that hard stuff today.
You're on the tap. You on the
Yep.
tap today, son?
Getting all that extra chlorine into my system.
Yeah.
Because apparently swimming in the pool isn't enough. What's happening, Sin? What?
That's what all the cool kids are drinking.
Uh-oh.
It's trying to run away from me.
It's okay. He doesn't
Oh,
die.
what
He'll be
happened?
alright.
Sometimes you gotta manhandle a unicorn. What are you gonna do?
No, the unicorn's hair. I'm working on the unicorn's hair now.
His mane.
His mane and its tail.
Yas corn.
Yas.
Yas corn.
Yeah. So that whole missing last week thing, that also threw that whole fundraiser thing I was going to do out the window for the missus, because, well, she's got to have everything turned in tomorrow. She's actually out doing the last bit of shopping right now. So
Oh.
that one kind of went out the window. Otherwise, I would have done it this week, but when she told me that I had to be in by the 5th, I was like, well, ain't managing that this week then. Sorry, guys. I have no awful for this one. Maybe next year I'll have to start it a week earlier or something like that. This is her third year doing this. She's doing fucking fantastic. Our basement looks like goddamn toy chest and fucking baby Gap down there with all the fucking clothes that she's got down there.
Yeah.
Baby Gap.
In fact, I'm pretty sure UPS is about sick and fucking tired of dropping packages off too that she's ordered offline. Finds fucking glitches on toys and buys like 20 of them.
Fucking A.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Apparently, where they hold this giveaway for all the families is at some local church here, and one of the local church ladies finally figured out how to get a hold of the missus. She apparently was pouring her heart out to her how fantastic it was. I was like, yeah, that is awesome. And she goes, apparently now they want her to do something for Easter too, so they're going to get a fundraiser together for her for Easter, so she can go out and put together food boxes and things like that for the needy families. So it's good. That's sweet. As soon as she's done with this, better start fucking getting ready for Easter, because that's just around the corner too.
Right.
I'll just be getting back from I'll just be getting back from Iceland then.
Nice. Just going back. Didn't get enough the first time.
Or the second time. This is number 3, man. This is my 3rd time there.
Hell yeah.
Looking at buying property now?
If they'd let me.
Site
Man, there's all
development
sorts
for
of there's all sorts of citizenship and property restrictions and all sorts of shit. It's like they don't want people coming to their little fucking island.
Right.
Oh, they want you to come, but they want you to leave too.
They
Yeah, they-
just want to make sure you get the fuck out when you're done. Yeah. They're like, come over, spend some money, have a good time, and then GTFO.
Yeah, right. You don't have the Icelandic hereditary money / land.
Yep.
So we don't really need you here.
Just good luck finding an apartment. I think for spring break this year, I got to take my son down to Georgia because his grandma wants him to come down there. Which I really don't want to drive to Georgia, but I might have to.
Yeah, that's a cruise.
Yeah, it's probably like 18 or 20 hours from here.
With a 4-year-old.
Yep.
Damn.
Hang a tablet on the back of one of the seats and
Yeah, some
pray
kind
for the
of
best.
something to occupy his mind.
That's it. If not, dude, you're gonna sleep a lot. Here's some Benadryl.
I was just gonna say medicinal.
Uh,
Oh, I need to make something to vape. But I've been going through ATF for like the last 8 minutes and I haven't seen anything that really intrigues me. And the stuff that does intrigue me, guess what? Always missing one ingredient.
you have the stuff to make the platinum.
No,
one? Oh, okay.
I want to make that.
It's good.
Everybody's talking about how good it is.
It's not recipe of the year good, but it's mighty fine. I was telling the Develop boys that it's definitely one of the better strawberry milks I've ever tried. How much am I gonna cut off? Well, right now let's turn sideways. Right there, right now it's there. You'll never know until I go do it. It's hanging down on my chest pretty good. Yeah.
Not doing it. Although, I maybe might have to trim it a little bit up. I just got an email today through work that they opened up a supervisor position to apply for. So, apply for that. See if I get it. If I get it, awesome. If not, it's probably going to be the end of this job because I've had about enough of this shit. Get myself back into school. I think I'm going to go back and get some sort of fucking manual labor job through school again, where I'm fucking actually doing something rather than sitting on my ass all the time.
You always go back into medical, man. It's waiting for you.
That was another thought too. I was thinking, I already know the X-ray trade. Maybe I'll just go back and actually go back to school so I can actually take the fucking national registry instead of doing what I should have done at 18. But the Army said, "Oh, I don't need it," so I fucked myself there. Stupid 18-year-old idiot.
Oh, friction, you'll find it. You'll find it, and it'll be time. Yeah, this is driving me berserk, honestly. This much mustache.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the lip whiskers, man. That's mandatory. As soon as that no shave November shit's done, can't do it.
Yeah, I don't mind the mustache.
I'm not a
Go
Ditka.
for it.
I'm not a Ditka or a state trooper. I don't need one.
I
Although,
look like a little kid when I don't have hair on
It-
my upper lip.
if I didn't trim it, it would get way bushy, and it's
Like that?
like Magnum PI bushy.
Like that shit?
Yeah. When mine gets all wide as fuck, because it'll come up to here, so it sits nice and high and wide.
Yeah, even during No Shave November, I was taking the edges off of it.
Yeah,
Because this shit goes like this.
look like a big fucking block.
Just a block of fuzz. I
like
think I am
all
gonna.
of them.
I think I am gonna go. I think I am gonna go trim my beard live on the show. So everybody get a good look. Like right now, get a good look.
Trying to make me cry on.
All right, Lumi, you're in charge.
Almost done.
Right there with you on that one, Swag. If I
Mine
don't
needs
trim
to-
at least the underside of the stash, the fucker starts curling into my mouth, and I'm eating it, and fuck it. At that point, I'm over
It's
it.
stuck between your teeth, the little hairs. You're like, ah, God, you fucker.
The worst part is, I realized one day I'm fucking just eating a goddamn, I think it was a ham and cheese sandwich or some shit. I go to take a bite, got a piece of hair from the inside of my mouth, and I bit down, yanked the fucking hair out of my lip.
Oh yeah, that's happened.
Yep.
Yep. It's not a pleasant feeling at all.
Yeah, I did that about a week ago. That's why I was screaming and I couldn't wait for fucking December to get here. My wife was like, "What's your problem?" I'm like, "I have 3 teeth and I managed to bite my own fucking beard with them."
I know. I was telling everybody at my job, I was like, I don't normally look like this. I just participate in No Shave November.
Yep.
They're like, well, what do you mean? I was like, well, my hair. Like, I don't grow much hair up in this area, so I usually just shave it all off. And they're like, well, why don't you? I'm like, no shave November.
Right. That's
part
why
of it.
mine's still fucking here right now.
You were like, really? I was like, yeah, it's just a thing.
The missus is,
So,
Pippa, the missus is currently out shopping for it right now. She's got until tomorrow to turn everything in, so that kind of went out the window this year because I didn't do a show last week. Because I was going to do it last week, but unfortunately, other shit came up.
whew.
If you can pull that one off, good luck.
Like paint it green and everything. Yes. Mix your recipes, I will. All right. I need something to mix. Suggestions, chat.
There you go. Here's your chance.
And I don't mean like your recipe per se, but like a profile, possibly. I don't know. Or if you have an awesome recipe.
And just because I know this will get to somebody. A strawberry custard.
I mean, that's
I knew I was going to get that sort of reaction, so that's what I was looking for. All right. I got that out of my
Kids these days, I tell you.
a
Nasty
Long
spoiled
Island
ice
iced
cream.
tea. Oh my gosh. It would have to be virgin. I don't really do booze. Then it's just an iced tea.
You say, Bachelor.
Later, back. Well, let's see. Everything you do has to have a strawberry profile, right?
I do like strawberries. But we don't have to limit it to strawberries.
Oh, if that's the case.
Ooh, butter pecan cookie.
Actually, that sounds fucking fantastic, too.
Right?
I think I might have to go have some of that fucking butter pecan ice cream I have in the goddamn freezer after the show. Before I go to bed.
That's true. It is post Thanksgiving, so you could get that pecan pie going for the reminiscence.
Pecan pie.
Do you like pecan pie? Holy shit! Speaking of pies, my fucking neighbors, they came over for Thanksgiving as well because their kids weren't home with them. This lady made this fucking pumpkin cheesecake pie. Oh, fucking fantastic!
You said cheesecake meters like.
But it wasn't.
I was there for a split second, and then
It wasn't like a cheesecake though. It just had fucking cream cheese in it.
so it's still ruined.
Fucking fantastic.
I had a piece of pumpkin pie about the size of my hand for Thanksgiving to get my quelling done.
Yep.
Probably.
That was the only pumpkin thing I've had all fucking year, and it'll probably be the last too.
Yep.
That's a once-a-year deal for me.
Just saw a blueberry cereal on all the flavors. But I think I was missing things. And when I'm gonna make somebody else's recipe, I usually try to make it, verbatim.
It seems like somebody was just talking about making a blueberry cereal liquid this week. I don't remember who it was.
I'd be down for that.
Make yourself a peanut butter crunch.
Peanut butter.
I do like anything with peanut butter. Peanut butter's fucking fantastic.
Strawberry caramel hot fudge sundae.
Oh,
That's a lot of flavors, but if you
that's
can
a lot
nail
of
it down,
things.
yeah, it'd be a good flavor if you could put it all together right. That's a lot of competing flavors, though.
Let's just go how about the cashew caramel sundae?
Oh my
That
god.
That would actually probably be pretty good too.
I don't have a cashew. I have macadamia nut. I have almond. I have pistachio.
Well, and if that's the case, then you gotta nix out the turtle, because then you don't have the walnuts for that.
Yeah. I'm looking. Oh, I have so many flavors. I honestly really just want a cinnamon bun with like a fuck ton of frosting.
That sounds good. That's the Flavor West cinnamon roll, and
That's a good one.
I was gonna say, didn't you have a cinnamon roll you made for your pod system?
I did, but it's very. Actually,
It was a basic recipe. I remember you didn't put a lot into it, just so that way it'd be easy to quick mix.
it was pretty tasty though. I might go there.
oh, did anybody buy any shit on Black Friday or fucking Cyber Monday?
Yeah, which it's fucked up because I actually bought commercial e-liquid. Some mixer I am, right?
That's funny
Dude.
shit.
Jazzy Bobo was $2 a bottle for 60 mils. So I was like, okay, let me get like 3 of those things. And then I've never had the mango, so let me get 2 of those. It was like $20 for 300 mils of juice.
That's not
So
bad.
I was like, let's do this, man.
yeah,
Let's
that's
do
not
this.
bad at all.
Yeah.
I
And then I
actually went.
bought work shirts from Amazon too. Fun, right?
I went un-Black Friday shopping. I actually went out and got a new job on Black Friday.
Yeah, right? How weird is that?
While everybody's out looking for deals, I went out and got a new job on Black Friday
Yeah.
for real.
Employed by the same company that I'm employed by, ironically, even though I've only been employed by them for a month, which is
Yeah.
crazy. They must be really freaking
Holiday stock up.
recruiting, for the holidays.
Yep, holiday ramp up
Chain
season
wide.
is here.
Chain wide.
Yep.
Is there a sign out in front of your store that says, now hiring part-time? And there's like a really corny looking guy on it. It's,
I don't know.
I'm going to take a picture of him tomorrow.
I'll have to look when I go back in. I bet it is. I bet there's one out there.
Ask your manager for details. Yeah, I got actually surprised today at work. It's usually truck day on Wednesdays. And I got in, and the assistant manager, the freight manager, she was like, "Hey, no truck today." I was like, "Oh, really?" Because it's like nonstop for 5 to 6 hours usually on truck days, where you're just like busting your ass the whole time.
Sliding through, yeah.
Yeah. So I was kind of happy, but the downside is it's tomorrow now, and it's at 8:45 in the morning, and I hate mornings.
I think that's the other reason they were happy to hire me. I'm literally the largest person employed at that store, almost by double.
Nice.
And
Did
holiday
you
season.
still was that Flawless the one? Flawless Vape Shop.
Oh,
Nice.
Boca, well, you're there. Pick me one up. I'll shoot you my address. The Philippines does make some fantastic mechs.
That's true.
Pretty little ones to set on the shelf and stare at.
Let's see, I think.
Yeah.
Pick up. Fuck.
Come on, camera, you can do it.
All right, I'm gonna have to smack it around one bit.
Who are you smacking around?
This camera.
Oh, give it a little whack.
I don't know what's good for it. I gotta give it a little
Smack around
more.
your cock and balls for mama.
There you
Show
go.
it your pimp hand. Pimp hand is strong with this one.
There we go.
Oh. Nice.
Battle Master from La Filipinos.
I'm just fascinated by this shit. I don't know why. I've never had a mod that has LEDs on it. Speaking of which, sorry, I don't know if you're still out there, Jerry, GBV Jerry, but thank you, dude. Thank you. That was fucking awesome, man. Like,
Extra
seriously.
gas.
Like, raise the roof. Props to you, dude.
That is better.
I can tell. I can tell.
The lip looks much cleaner.
But I think that's because yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah, you
It's all
profiled
shaky.
it. Yeah, got all nice and lined out.
Yeah, now you look like a.
Now I
an
look like
Egyptian-
Fresh 03.
Like an Egyptian pharaoh. You gotta walk like an Egyptian. There you go.
There you go. Whoa.
Kenny B, I've been at this a year or two. That's coming along quite nicely, Lumi.
Now
There's
it's
a
like,
machine gun. That's right, Bonham.
Who's that?
ooh, I gotta put my clothes in the dryer. I'll be back.
I
shit.
was so afraid of this project. Like, it doesn't look all that wonderful, but it looks a hell of a lot better than I imagined it looking.
I trimmed all the hairs, Pippa. All of them. The lighting that I have here in this new apartment, it's not all that great, so you can't see exactly how much I took off the sides, but I took a lot off the sides.
Dude, I'm excited to paint this.
I'm excited for you to paint it.
I used all my white finger paint on my ceiling and walls.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot to bring that up. Yesterday was the 4-year mark of the No More Smoke Dinkies for me.
Congratulations, man.
December
Ain't that
3rd.
long, Jesus.
My 4-year mark is in 2 months. On my anniversary.
4 years to the day yesterday. Just kind of ironic that shit happened. Almost 3 years of this now. I know it's over 3 years of this.
Over
We're
3
pushing
years.
into the 4-year mark.
Yep.
Good
I think
God.
this year was 6 years. I think this year was 6 years for me. I don't. My brain isn't doing the math tonight. And someone's, I don't know, riding Santa's sled by.
So excited.
Definitely sport life riding a Shetland pony. Every time I hear somebody riding a Shetland pony, all I can think of is the movie Terror in Tiny Town. The all little people Western. I won't say the other word because that's offensive to midgets. Oh, there it is. Some bitch.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
That's right. Sorry if there are any short statured little folk out there, whatever you want to be called nowadays.
I resemble that remark, TJ.
Do you have achondroplasia or dwarfism or some other form of that? No. Then
No.
shut the hell up. Just enjoy being short. You're not. Shit, you're still over 5 foot. You're good.
I got 4 inches over 5.
Yeah, see?
Got that going for me.
There you go.
I even did butt cheeks.
For the unicorn or Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Oh,
I figured
I
it
was
was
gonna
a
say.
very Deadpool thing to do. You can see that little bit of a crack.
Perfect.
Nice. 9 years for Kaposi. Holy shit.
Congratulations, man.
Nice.
I wish I'd have quit smoking when I first found fucking vaping.
Me
So
too.
much better off. I dual used for so fucking long.
Hmm.
Wasted so much of my time and money.
Yep.
I had to get sober first, though. That's my thing. I was never going to quit smoking when I was drinking. Never. I would have had zero self-control over the whole thing.
Yeah, if you'd have sent that thing to me when I was still working in the bar, there's no way I would have quit.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way in hell. Not a chance. I swear, even when I was working in the bar, on days that I was playing bouncer, I'd just stand outside, take people's IDs, and smoke cigarettes all night. Then occasionally go in because they'd call me in to take a shot or something.
Oh shit, who did sing that song?
Which song?
Short People.
Randy Newman.
Was it Randy Newman? That's what I was thinking, but I was like, I don't know.
Short people are.
Yep.
Short people now.
Deadpool is officially done.
Now it just needs a paint job.
Needs to dry first. He cracks a lot whenever I start to paint on my clay before it's dried.
Why you cracking, boy?
That's what happened to little first edition Baby Yoda.
Bingo.
Yeah, I quit. I was able to quit cigarettes the day I got my first actual sub-ohm tank and like decent setup. But I dual used Cigalikes and old school CE4 tanks and Ego batteries while I smoked for over a decade.
I did, yeah, CE2s and 3s. Remember the CE3s were like, I think they were like $2, $3 down at the shop, and I just had my little spinner battery. I did that forever.
Yep. Yeah, because I was originally a affiliate for Blues when they first were developed in '06. And I got a whole call center that I was working on at the time hooked on those things. So I was dual using those inside and then smoking when I went outside for a fucking decade. And then finally got decent setups and was like, cigarettes are stupid. What am I doing?
Exactly. Oh, is that the Larry stand?
This is the Larry stand, the very first finished product of my clay work engulfed in resin. I would have done Fresh's first, and I felt really guilty about this because it's like a double-edged sword. Fresh's Baby Yoda was my first clay Baby Yoda, so I didn't want to ruin him, so I did it with Larry's. So now Larry has the very first stand, but the only reason why that is I didn't want Precious to get crumbled.
Somebody else had to be the test baby.
Yep. Well, you can tell like the progression after making my first Yoda. The second one came out a little bit better.
It's alright, they can't all look the same, otherwise they'd all be twins.
Right.
I think I might have to do more orders like these though. These are awesome. Getting to play with clay and resin.
She's starting commission work, folks. You heard it here first.
I have to figure out how much I need to charge for something like this. I have no idea. This clay work takes
How many
time.
hours does it take you to do it?
Well, you just saw how long it took me to do Deadpool. I started at the start of the show.
Well, approximately from start to finish, how long does it take for one, like in hours? And then consider how much an hour of your time is worth. And that's
the cost of your materials.
capitalism right there,
And then the
yeah.
cost of your materials.
Yeah.
Thus the recipe
You know
for
what I'm
small
saying?
business ship.
Yeah.
Terrible at that.
That's what I do for design jobs when I do computer stuff. Like there's certain things I have flat fees for, but like if it's where I have to like actually be creative and do stuff, like, you know, I don't charge less than $20 an hour for stuff like that.
And
You
for most
think
shit
this-
you shouldn't.
Right.
This clay work right here, because it took an hour, would be $20, not even counting the mats. That's too expensive.
Not for something that a person made that they
Look at
just
that. It's
watched
not
be
even that
creative.
good looking.
It's a piece of art that someone watched be birthed live on the
Yeah.
internet. There are much higher priced, much lower quality items out there.
Absolutely.
Learn to appreciate your own value, Lumi.
Yep.
That right there is half the battle.
If I gotta be your voice,
Let's ask a hypothetical question
Right.
out there in the chat. Like, so Lumi does a commission stand. Like, James Capozzi wants a giant fist bump in a stand. So you have to sit there and sculpt a fist, make sure it's sitting properly in the resin, like that. So let's say that takes you an hour to get the fist right, and then you've got what? Another 24 hours in resin.
Well, you gotta wait for the 24 hours for that to dry. And then comes the painting and possible super.
Well, then you can be working on other projects at the same time. So
right?
you got to think up how much time is going to be eaten up with the resin, with it sitting in the pot where you can't do anything else.
Yep.
So let's say hypothetically James Capozzi, if she made a giant James Capozzi fist bump, would you pay $40 for it? I've paid worse for custom stands. I've
Right,
paid
that's
worse
what I'm
than
saying.
$40 for a custom stand.
For a good quality handmade item, yeah, there's way lower quality, way more expensive things out there.
Yeah, and it's not like you're just pressing a button on a keyboard and 3D printing something or something like that, where you can kind of mass make them, but there's also
Right.
that whole hand. It's like, you know, go look at Etsy once.
Right.
Go on Etsy and look up like this on the wall right. I can't even point at it right there, but whatever. Right there.
There you go. There you go, Lumi.
That fucking stand, I think the missus paid like $80 for it.
Yep.
Because it's
Yeah.
handmade, came off of
Handmade
Etsy.
shit is worth it.
Yeah.
There you
Want
go.
something
People are
cheap.
saying $40 is cheap. Capozzi says that he'd pay 80 to 100 for a custom fist bump stand.
Yeah.
The reason mass-produced shit is cheap is because it's mass-produced. If it's
Yeah.
handmade, it costs
And-
more, and it should, because it's hand fucking made. You're taking your time to create a thing.
I would so do the fucking Infinity War gauntlet fist bump instead, coming out of the bottom of a stand.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. See, time to start the wheels a turning.
I mean,
Timberland says if it was my fist.
Look, you even got some skinny hippo out there saying if it's handmade and each one's unique, $40 is too cheap.
See?
the part where I feel guilty about, and people that have bought braids and stuff for me know that I feel bad if I take longer than 4 days to ship something.
Well, I mean, if it's commission, you want to make sure that it's right. You have to make sure that to a point that it meets the person what they're looking for. Like I said, to a point. You also have to just
Have a no.
have
Yeah.
when you get to a point where you're like, all right, dude, I've redone this thing 4 times for you. Like, which one of these 4 do you like? Because that's what's coming. So yeah, you have to. Yeah, there also is a standard with handmade. Like you can only say, hey, yeah, remake that so many times.
Yeah, my standard was with this was I will make a clay thing. It is what I get is what you get, or what I make is what you get. You pay up front for it, and you have to understand that there's flaws and imperfections. And I'm not an artist. I'm a subpar artist.
I think it looks pretty sweet. So
Casual artwork.
there you go. Green GBB says that he'd wait for the time if it's what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told the person that was ordering this it would probably take about a month because I gotta wait for the clay to dry fully, then I have to paint it, wait for the clay to re-dry, then I gotta put it in resin, which is a 2-day process. Then I gotta
Hello?
drill out the 510, put another coat of resin on top of it.
Those little Yodas have been in the works for a while now. We've been watching her work on them behind the scenes. It's not an overnight process. It's been a minute. We watched him evolve from a thought to a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
think it's
And don't get it twisted. You'll get it down to a science once you've figured it out, and it'll speed up the process a little bit. But yeah, a lot of that stuff is time and waiting, especially with the way you're doing and what supplies you're using. It's not like you're using a 3D printer to print off the models or anything like that, or you have a set form that you can toss the clay into, you know?
I've been sending the person pictures as I've been making little Deadpool, so seeing like the first starter picture that I sent them and now this, it's so cute. It's gonna be my luck that she's gonna be like, no! And I'll be like, fine, I just got a Deadpool.
There you go, a DIY kiln, Wombatsky says.
I actually can't use normal clay. That's the part that sucks about doing this.
What type of clay do you use then?
I have to use special sculpting clay that has no mold capabilities, which mold in clay is normally a necessity for decent clay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm allergic to mold.
Mm.
So I have to get a special type of sculpting clay that can't get moldy.
Oh, Kenny B wants a bee. He wants a bee stand.
Can it be?
I would
See?
do that. I would
This is how it
so
starts.
do that. Oh
This
my
is
god.
how it starts.
Pretty soon, Lumi's too big for the shows. Sorry, guys, I'm too busy working. Later.
Do a layer of grass and then do a couple more layers of resin and then put a little bee on top of it and then put a couple more layers of resin and then put cotton balls for the clouds.
Good thing I started taking applications for new casual already.
I mean, I already told you how to do that because I might be becoming a daywalker soon.
It's not that bad. Come on, we're out of there by midnight sometimes.
Right? Usually, most of the time.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Come on now. And I'm up at the butt-ass crack of dawn, so if anybody should be complaining, it should be me.
See?
Yeah,
Most
I
of
am
the
a
time,
daywalker.
all the time, it's good.
Do you take medication that's required you to take it around the same time every day that puts you on your ass?
Currently, no, but I have it to where it makes shit come out of my ass, yes.
That needs to be regulated.
Yeah. Not fun, that's all I'm saying. I'm not into that whole skyrockets and flight, you know, that whole launching myself off the toilet every time I sit down.
Afternoon delight.
Bathroom delight.
Bathroom.
I'm just
That's
glad
your
there's
claim,
only
Lumi?
3 days left of that medication because I'm over that nonsense.
Got endless of possibilities in here.
Start lining up for Lumi commissions.
Right? The list begins. The waiting list is about to be created.
This has been so much fun.
And The only reason I have not changed my camera placement is because I know this is a bug in your ear, where it bugs the ever living shit out of you. So I figured I'll just leave it this way for a little while longer.
I'm on the ear cam too.
Just to see what happens. Because it's fun to mess with you. I mean, when's the last time you came on the show? Maybe if you came on the show, I would look directly at you.
He doesn't need to come on the show. He doesn't need to come on the show.
Just saying.
I threw Gizzard Sue's shirt in the back of my closet. I'm boycotting it.
Really? Harsh. Jesus.
The
Kid,
last
you
show
can't
he
even be
came
mad
on-
at me right now. Suck it up.
The last show he was on, he made me so angry. In the bedroom, and I threw the shirt all the way to the back of the closet next to Nick's guitar where it's collecting dust.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Who's got that soundbar ready?
He has a nice guitar too.
The shirt and the guitar situation, like when guitars collect dust in people's fucking houses. Oh, it makes me so goddamn mad. Play that thing, damn it!
Speaking of guitars, apparently my nephew wanted to learn how to pick it up, so my sister just bought him an acoustic electric.
It's a good way to start.
Said he saw some Fender that he fucking wanted, but my sister's like, yeah, no, I'm not paying that much for you to
Not for the
start
first
learning.
one. Yeah, not for the first one. Nope. That's a rare thing to get.
I had to buy mine myself. I mean, it was like birthday and Christmas money that I'd saved for like 2 years, but nobody was like, here's your guitar. It was like, will you please take me to Guitar Center to buy a guitar? And my mom was like, are you absolutely sure that you want to spend, $400 right now? I was like, yes, this is what I want to fucking do. All right, but it's gonna collect dust. This was 1993, by the way. So
Eating your words now, aren't you? 20 years later.
yeah. Oh man,
I
that's
forgot
alright though.
how horrible it's going to be to paint Deadpool's costume. All the little black lines in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bust out a little toothpick.
And his little web gear that he wears.
Yep, that's what I do this all with, a little toothpick.
Yeah, gots to.
A thumbtack and a toothpick.
Yeah, it's like painting little miniatures for
Miniatures, yeah.
us Dungeons and Dragons nerds out there.
I wanted to do that.
I used to love that shit.
I wanted to make Nick's Dungeon and Dragons characters for him, but he did that online thing.
I liked that, but I never liked painting like car models and stuff like that. Like I always respected people who did that because it seems tedious, but I was just never into that. Like my drummer from the Disheartened, Goat, shout out Goat. He used to do that, and his would like look just phenomenal. Like, dude, you really didn't buy it like that? And he's like, no, man, I painted it like that. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
That's
one of those
incredible. I wish I had the patience for it. I don't.
Hopefully, he passes that on to the boys. He has 3 stepsons, so
things. I hate
Three,
painting in
four?
general.
there's a bunch of them.
I can be painting a wall and hate it. I fucking hate painting. Doing something small like that would just annoy the ever living shit out of me.
Oh, Kenny B. Airbrushing was so hot in my neighborhood in like the early 90s. I wanted to do that shit too. People were like all about the fucking custom airbrushed t-shirts and shit.
Oh, good God, yeah, like that early to mid 90s.
Yeah, people used to do it on their jeans. They'd have like down like the thigh of their
Logo down the leg.
airbrush
yeah.
design. Yep, their name or their initial or their gang.
Their crew, yeah.
In my
I was gonna
neighborhood.
say their crew, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then nothing says tough like hot pink letters that say your gang
Oh
name.
man, the amount of bright pink LK
Yeah,
crowns.
Everything was hot pink, hot green, hot blue. Everything was highlighter colors back in
Hot
the day.
pink LK crowns, man.
Yep.
Oh god. I
Sweet
know
pink.
so many people that would rock that shit. And I'm just like, dude, really?
Like you're a badass, bro.
You're tougher than me, so
What's happening, Cherokee? I don't know who in the fuck thought that that was such a phenomenal idea. Like, I look back at some of the shit that people were wearing, or the haircuts. Jesus fucking Christ, what was I thinking?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking at my freshman high school yearbook with like my cousin's kid, and he was like, "Holy crap, dude! Everybody looks so fucking weird." Yeah.
Welcome the '90s.
He's like,
That
"Look
was
at
the
everybody's
'90s,
hair."
exactly.
He's like, "You guys kind of look like '80s, but like not. It's like kind of like a weird like." You're like people were hanging on to the '80s. I was like, you're good, man. And he's like
Yep.
10, you know. He's
Hell
very
yeah.
cultured 10 though. He's very wise beyond his age for sure. But yeah, he was just pointing out all this funny shit. I'm like, yeah, you noticed that, right?
I used to have hypercolor shirts and the pants, man. Those were the shit.
Hypercolor.
Fuck yeah.
I need a hypercolor shirt.
I love those things. Those were the shit.
Oh, but fucking remember a kid who had a tracksuit that looked like one of those fucking old Dixie cups with the blue and purple on it.
Tracksuits. Woo.
Oh fuck, those things were they were so terrible. Oh, it was like what was it? It must have been early to mid '90s. The starter jacket craze.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Starter pullover winter jackets.
Pullovers
Yeah,
with
the big fucking pocket.
zips.
Yeah.
3/4 zip or whatever the fuck it was. Or
Yeah.
Shoplift to your heart's content when you were a
Exactly.
crafty little bastard.
Yep, because you had the hidden pouch inside the
All
pouch.
sorts of spots inside the spots. Yeah. The pockets
Oh,
in
yeah.
the pockets.
Yep.
And if you knew how to do the little separation thing between the layers, you could slide shit in between it so that way you could actually turn the pockets inside out and still have stuff all down your fucking sleeves.
Yep.
Yep. Allegedly.
Oh yeah. And the
Oh.
fucking people with those goddamn jinkos and shit like that.
I was just gonna say that.
Legs are like
Work Leafy said we had flare jeans. We
I
took
used
it a
to- yeah.
step further.
I used to rock 48-inch stovepipe Jenkos.
Yeah, I never went past 40. Most of mine were 38s. But if I couldn't fit my head in the
Through
leg
whole thing.
holes,
Yep.
yeah, then I wasn't buying those jeans.
it was too small.
Yep.
I looked
Yeah,
at shit and
Boulevards and Jinkos all
Yeah.
day.
and we went from that extreme to now people have stolen their girlfriend's jeans and started wearing those.
I resemble that
Shrunk their
remark.
jeans.
Adam loves skinny jeans. Loves them.
Larry was giving me shit a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's one of those things I just can't get into. No, I'm not putting on something where it looks like I stole it out of my girlfriend's side of the closet. Fuck
I
you.
get really pissed when I see men wearing pants that fit them better than I can find pants that fit me.
I've heard that. Like, I can't believe you can wear those. They look good on you. They never look good on me. What the fuck?
How the tides have changed. Funny because I remember going from all of that and then slowly into like the early 2000s, people started transitioning into everything cargo and polos and
Mm-hmm.
The emergence
Wow.
of the bros.
Hi, May.
yep. The emergence of the douchebag fucking college
Bro.
student.
Bro culture emerged.
Oh man, fucking pink polo shirts with the collars popped up
Salmon.
and a Von Dutch hat.
Salmon.
Not the Von Dutch hat.
I remember the first time I saw a dude with two polo shirts on and both collars popped. I was
Oh,
like,
pop,
God.
yeah.
I was like,
I bet one of those polos had Ron John on it.
it probably did. With an affliction shirt underneath.
Right. Oh my god,
like,
that
dude-
was so cringy.
Because your douchebaggery know no end.
Yeah.
I
Imagine trying to be a legitimate MMA fan back then with every douche nozzle and his fucking moron brother rocking affliction shirts and fucking bedazzled jeans.
yep.
The
Yeah, no
struggle has
bedazzles.
not always been easy, folks. Fuck.
No bedazzling for me.
Yeah, trying to talk about UFC when every fucking bro had an Affliction shirt and shiny pants on was a little tough.
And then they went from the Affliction to fucking whatever other fucking bedazzled shirts they could get their hands on.
Ed Hardy, bro.
No.
Yes, yes, I am.
What made me? What?
Zubas. Oh, that was like late 80s and early 90s.
Oh yeah.
I had some Zubas. I had some Chicago Bears Zubas. I had Colorado Rocky Zubas, I remember. So that would have been like 93 when they were a new team.
Yeah, when they played.
Zubas are still very much a thing though. Like I still see like every Sunday you'll see some dude out and you're like, dude, where did you get Seahawks Zubas?
Right, where the hell did that come from? It's been in a
Yeah.
time capsule.
You know it, Demlin. Classic.
Fuck yeah, I will still rock Chuck Taylors to this fucking day.
My favorite shoes still.
Yep. And what's funny is you look back, way back, probably in the 80s, 90s, those things were cheap as shit. You could get them for pennies on the dollar. Now, nope. Fucking expensive.
I just wish there was a version that had like good ankle support. Like that's the point of life I'm at. I'm like I like Chuck Taylors. I love Chuck Taylors. Like
Yeah,
there's
not
zero
supported.
ankle support. Zero. So I
They're not
rock hiking boots like all year, every year.
I got my docs.
There's another great product. I wish I had ankle support.
Yep.
I did rock the Vans for a long time too.
Oh, Vans were
Like
great.
the Vans slip-ons.
Yeah, the
Every
Vans
different
are
kind of fucking
classic.
pattern I could get my hands on. Checkerboard, solid colors, fucking crazy.
The great
shit.
thing about Vans was the traction that you had.
Oh,
Like those had just tremendous traction.
those little like diamonds in the bottom, fucking stick down.
I remember being able to like spring, like going down a hall. I was able to springboard off the walls up to the roof. Wearing Vans. Yeah, I was like ding 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 ding. Then I'd get up to the roof and I'd spin off of it. I'd spin off the wall.
acid
Did you
wash
go
them.
Yahoo like Mario from Mario 64?
Yep.
Parkour fresh.
I was parkouring before there was parkour, my friend.
Fresh core.
That's right.
Oh, Vega and the acid wash jeans. Holy shit.
Ugh.
I saw that the other, what was it, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Me and the missus went out to go get something to eat. And I saw some lady with acid wash jeans on. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, the 80s called, they want their
Right.
fucking pants back.
Bold statement, Cotton. Bold statement.
Oh, man.
That's one of the fun parts of going home back to Montana. Like people walk around and shit like that unironically all day. You're like, just kind of give them that look, like licking the inside of your cheek, like, like, did you mean to wear that out? This is, I'm in Great Falls, Montana. You certainly meant to wear that out. I'm 100% positive. It's usually 80 wash jeans, 80s or acid wash jeans girl with guy wearing like skin tight Wranglers, cowboy, all cowboyed out, right next to him. Like that's the couple going down the hallway in the mall.
Wranglers.
Oh yeah. I don't mind because Wrangler actually has like a really, really solid line of work pants. But like they're cowboy pants. It drives me berserk and it has since I was a kid. Like I couldn't stand cowboy stuff.
Wranglers and Levi's, both of them.
Those are the only jeans I can wear is Levi's.
Ah,
I have like 50 pairs of Levi's jeans.
This is true. I've seen it when I've been in Billings. Last time I went to go visit my aunts and uncles out there in Billings, it is a bit of a time capsule. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is. Like you go, it's just bizarre. Like you'll be sitting there like going to like into like one of the steakhouses in town, and it's the same thing. You're like, did you mean to wear? You meant to wear that?
Conscious of what you're wearing, right?
And then you look around the room, and it's like half the people are doing it. You're like, okay, all right, yeah, that's how we're going tonight.
This is the road we're traveling, son of a bitch.
There you go, Kenny B. He's a skin tight Wrangler wearing son of a bitch.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, motherfuckers.
Take it easy, Cherokee. Have a good night, man.
Later, Cherokee.
See ya.
All right. Well, it is that time of the day as well. I just noticed what time it is, being as he's moving out. It's time for us to call it an evening. Take it around the room. Whoever wants to go first, feel free. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the meantime.
Hi, everybody. I'm Fresh03. If you live in the greater Los Angeles area, it's time for you to get on your fucking horse like Kenny B and get out there, make statements, let your representatives know. Because right now, LA, city proper, is facing a flavor ban. That would be the two biggest cities in the U.S. going down. It's not a good scene for us. It's not a good scene for us at all. So get out there, fight the local stuff. The federal stuff will do what they're gonna do. Like we've let them know. They know what our opinions are. We've done everything we can as far as the federal level goes. But your local municipalities, this is where you can make a difference. Get in touch with your representatives. Get in touch with the mayor. They have to listen to you. They're not celebrities. They're not super powerful people. They only have the power that you give them. Get in their faces. Let them know this is what you want. You're tired of this. You're absolutely tired of vaping catching a bad rap for things that it is not. That it is not. There's studies coming from the CDC. There's studies coming from colleges. There's studies coming from news outlets saying that nicotine vaping, legally used, properly acquired gear, is not the cause of this stuff. And stop letting people walk all over it. Get in touch with your people. Get in touch with your people. That's all I got. That's all I got. Do the right thing, everybody. I'm passing it over to the Al Green of South Chicago himself, where everybody knows his name, Adam Pilarczyk.
Hi. So yeah, since there was so many freaking theme song submissions from last week's like 3 weeks ago now. Anyways, there was a lot of theme song submissions. People came out in droves, and I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomize the list again, and I'm going to do a theme song again for the next one. So I'm also going to allow you, if you choose, to throw in another song if you have voted for 2 already. So that's 1 more. If you voted for 1 already, you still only get 1 more. I don't care. But because I don't want it to get like super crazy, I still want the people who didn't win to have a chance, and the more it's going to decrease your odds. So 1 more for everyone. Join the group. I don't have the link right now. I'm sure somebody does. Click it, join it, and pick a song, whether it be on the post or send it to me or make a new post, whatever. I'm going to add them to the list, and we'll have another goofy theme song. Thank you, Meter. And that's really it. Oh yeah, Eddie and the Arsons dropped an EP on Black Friday. You should maybe, if you don't buy it, just go listen to it. There's ways to listen to it for free. But we appreciate if you actually purchase a digital copy. It's available on all the major platforms, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, all that shit. So yeah, check it out.
I bought it and it was wonderful.
Yes, thank you, Fresh.
I've been jamming it on YouTube.
Yes. See?
There's a link for that right there. Eddie and the Arsons link in the chat. All platforms.
Man. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Thanks for having me as always, and it's always a pleasure chilling with you fine vaping folks. Go Deadpool creator Lumi.
We're making progress. We're making.
He's red.
He's red. And the
It's like the
unicorn
devil.
doesn't care.
It's good
Hi
in there.
everybody. I'm Lumi. You can find me places, doing things. I don't have the links. I have to play on them to grab them.
Really?
So thanks for having me, and thanks everybody for being here. Bye.
Hang on. God damn it.
There we go. Apparently
Coffee.
nobody has links today.
No, somebody's got links today.
There you go. If you're hunting down the wild loomies.
I'm finger painting, bro.
It's cool. You can hang out with my son anytime if you're finger painting. I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
Also, thanks again to GBB Jerry. Love you, brother. Had
And
to
the
squeeze
fact
that
I've
in there.
been painting walls and ceilings, I don't think you want me hanging out with your son.
He gets shit everywhere. You wouldn't be the first. First and foremost, thank you everyone for coming out. It's awesome as always. Again, sorry there was no show last week, but family came into town early, so I had other shit that ended up going on. What are you gonna do? Again, happy birthday to Mox out there and
Happy
Eddie Tooney.
birthday to
So if you guys are
Mox.
watching it on replay, love you guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Max.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother Eddie.
Happy birthday.
I will indeed beat the dead horse on this one. Go check out the Eddie and the Arsons. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Hashtag more angry Eddie.
That's right. Hashtag quit smoking Ed.
Smoke free arsons 2020.
That's right.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
And
Smoke-free arsons. I like that.
the only other thing I do want to mention here before I get into the end of this, tomorrow night, as every Thursday, well, most Thursdays when there are kicky, punchy, choky things going on, we talk MMA over on I'm No Joe. Come check us out. About 9:30 Central Time. It's usually when we start up. Do a little thing live. It's a good time. Come and hang out. If you're into the kicky, punchy things. If not, come hang out anyways, because it'll at least give you some education on it. If you're trying.
It's a fun show. It's a fun show, no matter how much you know. That's what I'll say about it.
There's a whole lot of shit talking.
It's fantastic.
Love you all. Again, thank you all for coming out. Make sure you're educating, advocating, calling your representatives, emailing them, walking into their fucking office, whatever you got to do. Get in contact with your local reps because that's where we're going to make the biggest impact. Just remember, it's not for yourself. It's not for any of us up here, the people to your left or right, but those people that are coming behind us that have not made that switch from the Stinkies. We got to keep this alive for them. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. I'm going to pass it off to the one and the only, the Meter Vapes.
So, first and foremost, thank you, TJ, for having a show every Wednesday night that psychos like myself and my fellow crazy-ass panel members here can come to bring some semblance of normalcy to our brains. And thank you to everyone watching this, whether you are here with us live right now or you were catching this on replay. Thank you guys for watching and supporting this. You make it possible for us to have this little haven to come embrace the craziness with all of you loonies. Like TJ said, tomorrow night, the I'm No Joe podcast will be live like it is most Thursday nights when there is kicky punchy events available that particular weekend. The links are all in the chats. We are now officially also live. If there is an I'm No Joe on Thursday, there will be a, what did I say? On Sunday over on Mixer live to recap all of the shenanigans that we predicted and see what we got right and what we didn't. Other than that, I would say if you got a few bucks in this holiday season, pick yourself up a piece of gear to help us remember one of the greatest that we ever got the pleasure of knowing, and know that all the proceeds go directly to his family, to a cause worth giving to. And if for some reason you don't have the ability to maybe afford a shirt, maybe afford a hat, you got a couple bucks you can throw around, you can go to this link right here and give it directly to Rise family. But other than that, like TJ said, LA, time to pony the fuck up. We've already lost one of the largest cities in the country because people have a tendency to think that someone else is always going to do things for them. We are all here. We are all together. We are all associated. We have gravitated towards a thing that helped all of us save our lives. It is our responsibility to make sure that option is there for people who don't yet know about it, because we all didn't know at one point. There's still people out there at that point. And it is our jobs as people who have made that switch, whose lives have been bettered because of this, to do something. You don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. If we don't band together, we will be banned together.
Being as I was beating the dead horse earlier, we're gonna go out on something off of the new album here. We're gonna go out on Doormat, because you know what?
Nice.
You guys deserve a little quick listen before you go out and buy that album. Why
That's
not?
right.
Enjoy it.
Get a
You
towel
guys-
ready. Those panties are going to get moist.
That's right.
Panties.
That song is actually getting local radio airplay
play.
on Sunday.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. Stoked about that.
We'll see you guys all next week. Enjoy it. Have a great week and a wonderful upcoming weekend. So if you got songs that you have in mind for theme songs and you're not on Facebook or any thing like that, get a hold of any of us here. We will pass it along and make sure it gets added to the list.
Yep.
Love y'all. Deuces. We are out.
Bye.
I do not